Alright, so in this video I'll be showing you um, a very satisfying improvement project that I've made. It's a terminal block, and I've been searching for one of these things on the internet, places asking people about them for a really long time, and haven't I've never seen one of these. So I actually made one, and like I said, it's an improvement. It's an approved by me design, so it's indestructible. And what it is, again, a terminal block, if you don't know, it's in a car, and pretty much all of electricity, there are only two wires, or how can I say this, two terminals, to a polarity, if you will, which is a positive and a negative. So everything from light bulbs to heaters, to a radio, lights, brake lights, relays, there's always just two terminals, two things that operate it. It's the positive and the negative. So the battery, again, you can just infer that from the battery. It's positive and negative. There's no other. All batteries, regardless of the size, they're all positive or negative. But but there are various components on the car. So instead of you getting all these wires directly from the battery terminal, you take them from what's called a terminal block. So it's just one place where all the wires come from. It's basically the mother of all wires, or the source of all wires, or it's a single point where all the wires come from. And again, this serves to organize things and really simplifies things a lot. If you watched my previous video about the wiring and my latest update, if you don't have this, then you're just getting a wire from another wire. Then that wire goes to two different, you pull two wires out of that wire, and it just becomes a rat's nest. No organization, and it's really difficult if you ever have to troubleshoot an electrical problem. But with this here, they're all coming from a single point. They're all coming from a single source. So what happens is, I connect one wire, comes directly from the battery or from the starter, which comes from the battery. One common wire goes in here, and then I can have this one going to the rear lights, this one going to the front lights, this one going to the heater, this one going to the dashboard lights, this one going to the brake lights, this one going to the cab light, or whatever. And they're all, again, just coming from a single point. And why I'm so proud of this, why I'm so satisfied about this, is as you can see, it's extremely heavy duty. You can literally run this over with the truck, and it's still nothing will happen to it. So it's got in the back, it's got this, I think it's a 1/4 inch thick steel, and it's about 1.5 or maybe 1 inch wide, and the bolts are all stainless. And in the front, you've got a 1/8 brass piece, and just brass is really good conductor, so it's better than steel, but you can't really weld it, so that's why I used the brass backing plate. But I actually got pretty good welds even on the brass. It's just holding it on there. And if you want to insulate it, I've designed it so that you can use, I think this is 7/16, just standard rubber hose fuel line. So you can actually insulate it. So you put this in the middle, and then you put a rubber piece or some insulating material in the top and at the bottom. And then you put this one actually takes a 3/8 bolts through it here. What else can I say about it? Again, the as you can see, everything's extremely thick, extremely heavy duty. And I can make these, any sizes, any number of terminals. This one was actually just my first try, it was just a quick demo, if you will, or just a prototype. I just used scrap pieces, um, so that's why this side is different to that side. Uh, it's different heights and different. You can see they're not really nice aligned, and it's not very nice looking, but it's heavy duty. That's what matters. And again, I've never seen anything like this. So again, terminal block, very heavy duty terminal block. No plastic parts at all. And if this rubber ever happens to go bad, well, you just take it off, just cut yourself another piece of rubber hose, put it in, and you're done. That's it. Yeah. So if you like what you see, you want to buy these by any chance, just send me your contact info and send me some cash, and I can get one of these made. And I will make a nicer looking one next time. This, like I said, I probably made this in I don't know, not 5 minutes, maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes. Yeah, that's it. That quick. I might swap these out for copper. And the nice thing about copper is that you can actually weld it. I can actually MIG weld it. So maybe the next piece I'll make it out of copper, solid copper, just, I don't know, same copper backing plate, steel black backing plate with a copper plate in the front.